Good evening. Thanks for coming back. Uh, has people ask me where I've been. I hadn't made a video in a while. Honestly, I hate to sound cliche like everybody else does, but I just had to take a break from all this. It can become very overwhelming. I've been trying to stay off my phone more lately. I don't. It's like I didn't want to know what was going on in the news or anything, and it's good to do that for a little while. But it's like, man, you can't outrun the world. That's what I'm trying to say. You just can't outrun the world. Like I took a small vacation, and like I said, I found out even the places that are supposed to be really relaxing, you cannot outrun the world. But so I took a break, feel a little better, back to work, all that good stuff, and wasn't really going to make anything this afternoon. But I was driving home, and I don't know how it is in your area where you live, but I was driving home and I was fixing to stop at the local grocery store, and man, just I see so many people walking, and I know these people, I know they used to have a car, and now they're walking. Some faces I don't recognize, and some of the ones I don't recognize, they've usually got a backpack on. They're walking. They look rough, like they're down on their luck. They look beat up. But I'm seeing between, and then there's people walking I don't recognize. Ones I do, familiar faces. I see a lot of people on bicycles. I mean, men in their 40s and 50s, and it's cool if you want to ride a bike for exercise, but I don't think they don't look like they're riding it for the exercise. They look like they're just riding it because that's their transportation. And just seeing more and more of that. Hell, I'm having to. I got the traffic in front of me. You got the people walking. You got bicycles coming out in front of you and stuff. It has just really kicked up a lot here lately, and it's just. I know it all seems like doom and gloom, but it's just another sign of the times. And it's just gaining more and more. And I'm like, all right, so I try to shake that off, and I go in the grocery store, grabbing my stuff and whatnot, and what should have been an easy transaction in front of me. And no, I am not judging. I'm just telling you about what transpired because people have hard times, man. You know, probably out there waiting. I'm probably next, but in front of me, I got two ladies who didn't bother to get fully dressed before they came to the store. Now that is a pet peeve of mine, and I think this comes from public schools. And boy, I know I'm going to catch some flack on this one, but I don't care. When you got kids telling them, "Hey, it's pajama day at school," it's like, "Oh well, let's just dress." Why don't they call it dress like a bum day? Because when you start setting that mindset, I never would do it. It was happening while I was in school, but I never once wore pajamas to school because I'm like, pajamas aren't made for out in the world. They're just not. Those are made for when you're at home. You're not meant to be seen out in public in your pajamas. Or that's how I feel. But like I said, I think that starts at the school. Wear your pajamas to school. Get comfortable with it. Next thing you know, you're an adult without a job, and you're in those pajamas because well, that's what we taught you to do, and now society says it's okay. But anyways, I got these two ladies in front of me in their pajamas. So strike number one. Next thing I know, it's like what should have been an easy transaction for me get in and out on my way. These two ladies are having a full blown argument about their food stamps in front of everybody. Man, look, I mean, don't care. Like if that was me, I don't know. I guess I'm just really old school and I got some pride. I'm not too good for food stamps. Don't get that wrong. But they're supposed to be a hand up, to get you, until you can do better. But if that was me, I'm not going to sit there and argue about that in front of everybody. I'd just be like, look, don't worry about it. Keep it. I'll figure this out when I get home and I'll be back. Now, son, they were having full on argument about how much money should be on there in front of everybody, losing their cool. And that's like, I got other people behind me, so I got nowhere to stare but forward. I was like, at one point, I found myself reading the back of the packet of gum, just cutting my eyes over, hoping it would end. But it's like pajamas, food stamps, arguing. It's a new world starter kit. You got no job. You're in your pajamas. You're on food stamps. what, and like I said, I'm not too good for any of these things. Hell, I could be next. I won't be in my pajamas. Now, I may look rough, but you'll never catch me out in my pajamas out in public. You can record this, save it. Ain't never going to happen because that just ain't who I am. But times are getting, hard times are here. You watch the price of silver and gold, and I know some people who are holding silver and gold going, oh, baby, did you see where silver's at today? Did you see gold over 4,200? It's like, yeah, man, because your dollar just lost 60%, over 60% of its buying power. So, you know, this is not good. And you got that gold, you got that silver, you got to turn it into them useless dollars. It's a means to an end. I don't know. We are just heading for some rough times. And like I said, I'm in sales. Last week was all right for me. This week, I'm watching the friggin' tumbleweeds go by. That's what I'm saying. I'm not making fun of these people on bicycles and backpacks and stuff. I could be next, baby. I don't know. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing. And everybody wants to go around acting like everything's okay because certain people in power, presidents, whatnot, say it's okay that things are getting better. Does that reflect your wallet when you go to the grocery store? Does $100 really mean anything anymore? $100 is now like $100 is like what $10 used to be. It's just $100 is worth like $10. It don't buy nothing no more. And if you say it does and everything's all right, well, you're in damn denial. But trust me, it's coming. Because I'm noticing people complaining about their food stamps, their credit's running out. Better wake up and start preparing for what's happening. Get your head on straight. Like I said, I ain't trying to bring no doom and gloom. All I'm doing, hell, it's not being negative. It's just having your eyes open and seeing what's going on around you. Maybe you should do the same. Anyways, I hope you like this. If you get the opportunity, please do like and subscribe. Just trying to keep everybody aware and talking about what I'm seeing. That's all. Not beating up on anybody. I don't wear rose-colored glasses. I'm just looking at the world for what it is and what's coming. Thanks for stopping in. I'm out.